People are gonna be so fed. I'm gay and I'm like, yeah, we love this.
We are watching some of our favorite scenes from EXO-Kitty Season 3.
So come watch it with us.
The scene we are about to watch is Kitty and Minho's very first kiss.
All I've wanted all night was to get up the courage to tell you how I feel and see if you feel the same way.
We were honestly pretty nervous shooting it because I wanted to make sure it was as grand as the fans were expecting.
Yeah.
Not like we were waiting for this for a whole season.
The truth is I was asking to go on tour with you.
I thought so. But then,
I got nervous.
well, it's not too late. Come with me.
There's also like karaoke music because we were shooting across from a bunch of karaoke bars. When I watch this scene, I'm like, she's trying so hard not to hear like Katy Perry in the back.
Because I like you, Minho.
And I really like you too, Cubby. So many rehearsals that we did.
We talked about the details a lot. I'd say
lot.
like, where should my hands go? Where are yours going? Like just like all of the details to make sure it was like what we were happy with.
Because once we were out, we were out.
Please stop talking.
And then the dress! I forgot about that.
We've all been imagining this moment for so long.
Everything you guys put into it, I think, shows up on camera. This looks like two people that have been waiting for this moment and it finally happens.
Originally, he initiated the kiss. And then
Oh,
we were
right.
like,
Yeah,
that's
there
not
is a-
right. This is Kitty being brave. This is Kitty making her choice. I'm gonna do this thing that scares me because this is how much I want it.
Can we talk about the bridge?
Yeah.
That is so impressive. I was like,
It's lit up for us.
There was this guy on set and he had this remote where he was like, I could change any color I want. And then he just changed it to pink. I was like, that's you! I was like, that was so powerful.
The kiss felt like a
Good.
long time.
Like we cut it ourselves because we thought it was long enough.
Yes.
It was funny as well because I was like, it would be weird if we start kissing again, right?
Presenting Riches to Rags.
Fun fact, this person doing the announcement is actually part of the wardrobe team at EXO-Kitty.
So basically, this is Yuri's creative endeavors coming to life.
So good!
He locked in.
Yeah, and his sunglasses. Oh, you were literally every crew member was like, but did you see Reagan?
When we did our rehearsal, my shoes were a size and a half too big. So I was just walking like this down the thing. And I remember our director was like, okay, Reagan, but when the time comes, you gotta walk. And I was like, oh, baby, I know how to walk. Like, I know how to walk. Like, I may be 5'2" and I could never do this professionally, but the music came on. I was like, this is a good sign.
So good at it.
Look at him. Like,
Everyone looks so good. in
It looks
this
so
scene.
good. I had the same hype and excitement when I first watched you guys dance in season 2. And when I saw this, I was like, you guys killed it, man, let's go.
I could have done better, but that's Day, so Day's not an expert with those kind of
No, it
things.
was perfect.
It was my first time doing something like that.
Anna's fierceness is crazy.
At one point, they were like, you guys are all too fierce. We need to see you guys having a good time.
Yeah.
you said let's have fun, but also you locked in, and I love it.
I'm like, ooh.
The last time Kitty and Minho spoke, it ended very like, well, this is over,
Oh, yeah,
but I
that's
don't
it,
regret it.
yeah.
But feelings are also very like heightened at the moment.
I just felt like Minho was, despite the conversation that I had with Kitty, it was more like, oh damn, she's still gorgeous. And then he's rethinking his decisions again.
As he should. Such a
Oh,
cool
sick
set.
set, yeah. It's a
Very
it's a great set.
impressive. This is their first kiss back from after the summer.
I want to propose a toast to Kitty.
Minho set up this whole senior sunrise thing for Kitty because that was all the things that she wanted to accomplish throughout the whole semester.
And it's also been very let up, especially in Kitty's mind, because she's been dreaming of this her entire summer. I cannot believe you did this.
Wanted to help you. That is not real sunlight, by the way.
No, it is not.
That is not real sunlight.
We're actually on a balcony, surrounded by lots of other balconies.
Remember there were fans
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
other side of the building?
Yes, they tried to make like a cave with like the
Yeah.
huge like sheets. I was like so stressed because I also was like, they can't see us, kids. This is
they
the
should
moment.
see us.
This was also, even though this is Kitty and Minho's second kiss, it's like it was shot before the Busan stuff. Like it's finally happening, even though like for the fans it'll be the second kiss.
So basically everything is a lie.
I want to be the guy who gives you that cinematic kiss on your list.
Wait, no, I have morning breath and I have bedhead. This is not what I pictured.
Such a pretty shot.
Yeah, with the flare. It's so pretty.
Yeah, your breath could use a little mint.
People thought that was a mean line. I was like, no.
Yeah, no.
I was like, that's a perfect line for me.
Well,
though.
but then the
Right.
second kiss was added.
Whatever.
And Kitty's reaction made it sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I know,
yeah.
like-
Shooting in Lottie World was like really exciting for me. I've been there, but always it was like thousands of people around, but nobody was there. We didn't have to wait for line.
Everyone's outfits were also so fun in this like episode.
We did have to eat those, but it was not good at all. It was like, it was sitting in the air for
it's
so
been
many
sitting
hours.
Oh, like, see, like, yeah, like, they were having so much fun there.
They were in training for that. I know they're not here to say this, but
Yes.
they were in hours-long
They put hours
training.
into this.
It was, and their coach, I guess, was just, let me show you how it's done. It was like, dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
video was
like crazy.
He was using quarters of his feet in different ways that I didn't know.
What?
It's not attainable.
He was a DDR master.
Kitty's not afraid of roller coasters normally. She's just going through emotionally roller coaster of a time. And this is like a very good metaphor for that.
Why do you think I came back?
We had to shoot the roller coaster photo before we were actually shooting at the location. So the four of us had to go ride the roller coaster and then go to a regular day of work.
We were like escorted to the roller coaster. Boom, we rode it, and then we were escorted out of the theme
I
park.
kind of felt bad for the people who were standing in line, but at the same time, I felt so good.
That was like the best morning ever.
Yeah, that was
It was
great.
so fun. Thanks so much for watching.
All of Exo Kitty Season 3 is now on Netflix.
Bye.